There we go, that's better. All right. Just got my waters, came back from shopping, and it's just been, is it a wild week? Is it a crazy week for someone that doesn't really do anything? Yeah, I guess you could say this has been just one of like the most wild weeks in a little while, and I didn't actually do very much. But my crazy week is probably most people's like average. So I went to PDC, the Pacific Dental Conference. Watch me mad dash pack for PDC. I have to leave in maybe like 20-ish minutes. That's what I'm aiming for because I know it's going to take longer, but I have to be out of here by 6 a.m. the latest to be able to get my badge or be on time for the lecture. And it's 5:22 right now. I do have a timer. It says 46 seconds left that I set 5 minutes ago because I've definitely been starting this since about 4:30 and I have done almost maybe 10% of what I need to do. And yeah, who has time to actually set up the camera and film when you're in a rush? So this is why you're getting kind of like the last half of that. Okay, I'm just gonna go. I also paid off my credit card bill today. My plan is to just move everything closer to my suitcase. I don't know what to wear. It's still kind of cold at night at least, and I don't know if we're gonna go out or not, or if I just plan to go to sleep. Don't feel like taking it off the hanger just in case I don't wear my jeans, so I'm taking the hanger with me. I don't know where my belt is. I don't know where anything is anymore. Where's my belt? This is my suitcase that I have to actually finish packing. I'm still debating if I should do my makeup, and I need a couple more things like my heating pad because I can't sleep without that. I hope I can fit it all in here. I did my workout yesterday and my legs are burning. It's so hard to bend over. I always want to bring my laptop and my iPad everywhere, but I actually never end up using it. And watch, it's going to be the one time that I want to. Here's a fun random fact about me. I'm terrified of my stuff falling off of a soft surface in case there's an earthquake for some reason. Even like in my head, the teeniest, tiniest bit of movement is going to make my electronics slide off the couch. So that's a kind of rational but also irrational fear, because I think if there was an earthquake that was enough to knock stuff over, there'd be other bigger problems that I would have. This is my suitcase. I got off Amazon and it's working great, and I just realized I have some packing stuff here. I have like 10 more minutes. I have to make coffee. I have to go. I really feel like I am forgetting a lot of things. Oh, my hair curler. I can't go without that. Is it cooled down yet? Yes. This is what I use to curl my hair. It's the Babyless Pro Ceramics Extreme. It's like extra long for my extra long hair. I've been shuffling all around my place. My neighbor downstairs is gonna hate me. I already feel like I'm gonna get so hot. Making coffee. Not enough coffee. I don't have enough food. The first year I went, I had a panic attack because I didn't eat, thinking that I could easily grab some food. I changed my outfit. I was already feeling too hot. I really have to go. It's 5:59 and I still have to kind of clean up my car because thieves be thieving downtown Vancouver. Not that I have anything, I just gotta clean it up. Okay, so I'll see you in a little bit when I figure out when I have time. I really want to wear my Crocs. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna wear my Steve Madden beige boots, whatever they're called. Yeah, it's 6:07. I'm late. I don't want to drive. There's traffic already. I'm gonna be tired. I just realized that my mic was turned on, thank God, because I would have wanted to use it. I don't know where to put you guys in my car here. It's a vibrating mess, but I cleaned up my car. I hid the stuff with a blanket in the back. I have some bottles in there that need to be returned, and it's making my car smell absolutely disgusting. Fun times for the valet person that's gonna have to park my car. Okay, I am definitely procrastinating. I really don't want to go. Like, I wish there was a way for me to get there without having to drive myself or drive with anyone. Like, I don't like driving very far. Okay. 6:16, here we go. Doing a quick voiceover. I made it to the hotel, did my makeup in the hotel lobby bathroom. This was us after the lecture. I was just so exhausted. I needed food ASAP. And then this was a little tour of our cute hotel room. I've stayed at this hotel before. It's really nice and close to the convention center. It even had a little pool. I didn't get to enjoy it, unfortunately. Guys, here I'm actually dead tired. It's only 11:47. Did a lecture about periodontics, something. Honestly, my brain is not working. I'm so tired. I skipped going to the exhibit hall right now just so that I could come and take a nap so that I won't be dead tired later. No guarantees. Night. So after the main part of the convention was pretty much done, my friend was getting married, and so I had suggested we see a bridal store to try on wedding dresses downtown Vancouver since we all live so far away. So we did that. It was really nice. It makes me want to get married. She ended up finding a dress, which was great, and then we stopped at this little candy shop that was right next door to it. And honestly, it wasn't worth it to me just because of how it affected me after. I've been dealing with a lot of health issues in terms of being tired all the time. And so I worked late Wednesday, and then I woke up around like 3:30ish to 4 between then. Mind you, I didn't get to sleep until probably 10:30, 11. And yes, I could have gone to bed maybe at like 10 versus 11, but I decided to play Dreamlight Valley instead for a little bit, harvest my pumpkins. But to be fair, so like I was saying, I could have gone to bed a bit earlier, but I also wasn't expecting to wake up that early either and then just not be able to fall back asleep. Yeah, that really sucked. And then it took me almost close to 2-ish hours to get to my place, to the convention center in downtown Vancouver. So that was fun. The 2-hour drive from my place, or almost 2-hour drive to my place, to the convention center, definitely took a toll on me. I was so tired. I could barely keep my eyes open past like 10:30. My eyes were just constantly watering. And so then, I had to go back to my hotel room to like nap. And I'm still really like feeling the effects of just those 2 particular days, working really late, waking up really early, driving, and then just kind of the stress of trying to get to the course on time and blah, 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 blah. So was it worth it in terms of like the effects on my health? No. I really wish I wasn't tired all the time. Otherwise, I would have loved to have done more, or at least not have it still affect me like 4 days later. I haven't been working out as much just to try and help me recover. My Oura Ring stats, I'm trying not to move too much so the camera doesn't fall. My Oura Ring stats say like I'm not doing too well and that my sleep has not been in the good recovery or hasn't been like giving me good recovery stats. And then something about my temperature being elevated. So I really hope I'm not getting sick. I haven't been, or at least it hasn't told me that there's like any major signs of stress on my body, like that being sick would cause. So crossing fingers for that. But yeah, I had to rush back on Friday to go to my doctor's appointment for internal medicine. So it kind of all worked out to just hash out kind of a game plan on trying to figure out why I'm so tired, because all of my blood work is relatively within range and I shouldn't be feeling this exhausted. But I've been dealing with this for like such a long time. It's something I've been complaining about before I even lost the weight. Since I've been really young, I've been complaining about being tired all the time and never having energy. So the solution to that was always lose weight, lose weight. Well, okay, I wasn't always overweight. I was tired before, I was tired during, and now I'm still tired, probably even more so after losing the weight. So yeah, that's just been a really big frustrating thing, because I feel like me being tired all the time stops me from getting to my potential, because I just have minimal energy and I have to allocate it very strategically throughout my day to be able to get a paycheck. And it's kind of been why it's been hard for me to post on YouTube, because I've just been feeling super exhausted, but I've been having like a lot of things on my plate. My life has felt a little boring lately, and this was like the most excitement that I've had in a while. And excitement as in just doing more things. It's funny because I like watching videos like this where people are just sitting and talking and, you know, they vlog their life. And I'm sure most of those people probably also feel like they don't do very much with their life. Yeah, if you're still around and watching, thanks. It's just kind of adult life, I guess. It's very, I guess it's just kind of like being an adult. It's very, I would say typical adult, I guess. Adult life is working like a 9-to-5 kind of job and then living your life around that job. So if you're wondering about what kind of career to go into, highly, highly, highly look at the life that you want to have on a day-to-day basis and what kind of stressors are you willing to handle. And yes, it's easy to just be like kind of unrealistic and just be like, I want to be a billionaire or whatever, and I want to have lots of money so I never have to work again. If that's it, go for it. But realistically, if you to bring yourself back down to earth, you kind of just were thinking about what you would like your life to be if you didn't have the stresses you had now, you'd kind of base the career off of that. Everything that I've kind of ever wanted in my realistic life goals is like slowly happening. Obviously, I wanted to buy a place, but I've had to delay that for a little while. And I'm kind of happy I have, just because it's letting me be flexible with other areas in my life in terms of finances. You know, at the end of the year lease that I have, I can pick up and move if I wanted to. Be a little harder to deal with if I was owning. And then also dealing with neighbors. I like just emailing the landlord, the property manager, and just complaining that way instead of like having to kind of either deal with it or like have this tension with my neighbors. That aspect of my life has kind of worked out, even though it wasn't my initial goal, but it still is a goal that I'm working towards. It's just been kind of delayed and it's totally fine. Things change and you kind of veer off the path of the goal or getting towards the goal or whatever it is you're working toward, but it always kind of slowly works its way back to that path, and then you might veer off again and whatnot. As long as you know you're moving forward, even if it's a diagonal step forward, it's still a step forward, is how I'm viewing it, at least, or how I would like to be viewing it. I'm definitely having some major changes to my finances. I don't really know what it will look like. Everything is kind of up in the air right now, but I'm looking to change my schedule just because I am extremely tired all the time. So I'm hoping that works out fairly soon, but that does mean cutting back on my hours, where then I will pick up some temping shifts when I'm starting to feel a little bit better, hopefully. I just think 4 or 5 days is a little bit too much for me on a consistent basis. It's different if it's temping and it's like every once in a while kind of thing versus week after week after week. I will let you guys know as soon as things change. You'll probably notice in my like monthly money diaries that I do where my income is gonna probably a bit lower. And does that make me nervous? Yes, it very much does. But that means I've just kind of tightened the belt, tightened my budget on other categories. Still shopping at Costco, grocery stores. Honestly, this past week has been a little tough on my budget because of PDC and having to pay for the parking at the hotel, the extra gas, the food, the snacks. Not happy with that, and I'm hoping I can balance it out with the next couple of weeks. I have been really good when I look at my payments on my credit card, they are much lower. So it means that I'm spending less money on little things overall. And I'm pretty proud of myself that way. If I wanted to somehow bring this all back to money. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave that there. Thanks so much for watching my vlog. I hope you got something out of it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.